right. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, so I'm about to post the link. All right, so let me go to. I gotta go to YouTube on my phone and post the link through Discord through there. So let me do that real quick. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little on edge. Heart's kind of pounding a little bit because I've never done this before. So we're gonna see how this works out. All right, all right. Copy. All right. I hope y'all check this out. Please, for the love of God. Hope I'm not doing this for nothing. Here's the link. Voice and everything. Alright. Voice and everything. Alright, I'm gonna go. Oh shit. I'm gonna go to. God dang. Hold up. This is a little confusing to navigate. Hold up. Not live streaming. Okay, I know I'm live. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go to, if it'll load, channel. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have this on in the background, and I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. Oh yeah, the latency is like kind of bad on here. Alright, well at least y'all can hear me. That's all that matters. Y'all are gonna hear the beats that I got in store for this EP. Who knows, if I keep on doing this, maybe one day I will maybe one day I'll have a webcam and stuff like that. 2 watching. Okay, we got 2 people watching. And I think one of them is me, to be honest. I think one of them's me because I'm looking at this right now. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. I'm going to see if any more people from the Discord come in here. And if... I'll see. I'm going to watch. I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes. And I will go through kind of what's in the title, the EP and drum kit plans. It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun. I like doing this. All right, so EP. So I have an EP coming up. It's not gonna be chill wave or retro. It's not specifically anyway. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff on there. There's gonna be some experimental stuff on there. Some things that I've just been making because, I want to make them and I like how they sound. Because I'm starting to not really feel as much of the passion for Troll Wave as I once did. That's nothing new though. It's been like that for months now. All right. Peep this stream. Damn, we got two. Oh wait, never mind. All right, but yeah. So I haven't really been. Sorry, hold up. It's messing with me a little bit. All right. But yeah, no, I haven't really been feeling the Trill Wave stuff and all that recently. Like haven't really enjoyed making it. Haven't even really been listening to people in the community that often. I've kind of been doing my own thing. I've been working in school and stuff like that. So, whenever I do make music, I'm just messing around in random project files, dude. I'm not even really making stuff anymore. Like I haven't recently anyway. How many people? How can I manage this real quick? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I haven't really been doing none of that, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is. Eventually, I'll come back, something like that. It's the normal, it's the usual kind of. You get tired of stuff. You get tired. You wanna do something else, or you just need a break from music. That's just basically what's been going on with me. And but besides being tired of Trill, like I said, there is that EP that's going on, or there is that EP that I'm working on, and then there's the drum kit. Now the drum kit I'm excited about. Now that's something I've been working on pretty consistently actually. When I don't really want to make music or anything like that. I'm making drums, still making drums, always making drums. And I really hope that that y'all like what I'm working on, cause soon I'm gonna release it, and I'll probably put it in the Discord. I'll probably make a YouTube video about it, or I'm gonna be showing it here on this live stream as well. So there's one person watching. Hey, to the one person watching this, uh, well, I'm glad you're here. You can peep this drum kit and some of the projects or some of the songs I'm working on for this EP. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, this EP's not coming soon. This EP, I've been watching you for a few, but I'm gonna go to bed. All right, man. You have get that beauty rest, get that beauty sleep, bro. I mean, thanks for tuning in for a few minutes. That's nice. Thank you, dude. This stream is gonna be rewatchable, or it should be anyway. So when I'm done streaming, anybody who wants to watch this or anything like that, it's gonna be up. So yeah, man. I'll see you, man. I think you're in the group chat too, right? I think this dude is in the group chat. It takes one. Peep this stream. Peep this stream. But yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe you can catch me on another stream one day. But yeah. Shit, lost my train of thought. Hate when that shit happens. Yeah. I guess you know what? Enough sitting here and all that. It's getting boring hearing me talk. Let's go. All right, man. Thanks, dude. Love you too. I don't know you like that, but forget that I said that. That's kind of weird. That's kind of forget that I said that. I meant that in a nice way, not a weird way. Okay, trust me. Okay. Good night, bro. Send me your stuff. Send me a link to your SoundCloud in this little chat, and I'll check it out. All right. So I'm gonna get into the FL Studio, and I'll start showing y'all the stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to show y'all. So first of all, this folder right here, the new kit. Actually, this is the drum kit right here. Okay. That's 808s so far, at least. These are 808s that I made from scratch. Everything in this drum kit, there's nothing recycled. You're not getting a bunch of old Lex Luger drums or anything like that. This is stuff I've made from scratch in a synthesizer. Vital is my synth of choice for sound design. This synth is freaking top of the notch, bro. Basically Serum for free. If you're into sound design, if you're into making things from scratch, making sounds from scratch, I would recommend you get Vital. You can get it for free. They also got a paid version. And I think it's a monthly payment, or I don't know. I don't know. But it's free. That's all that matters. It comes with some presets, of course. But yeah, check Vital out if you're trying to get into sound design and stuff like that. I would check out this synth because I've used it for this entire kit. But yeah, these are all the 808s. Made all of those from scratch. Claps, I'm still working on my skills with claps. I'm not good at making claps. They're all ass. They're so fucking terrible, dude. So I'll show you those. The claps are ass. If you're gonna download this kit, don't get it for the claps. The claps are ass. You'd be better off using some like plug or Lex Luger clap or some shit like that. Now the hi-hats aren't too bad. The hi-hats are pretty good. I like the hi-hats. There you go. Hi-hats. Hi-hats are pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple weird ones in there that I like, and I that's on purpose. They're not weird because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's not why they're weird. Okay, they're weird because it's kind of what I'm going for with this kit. I want it to be like experimental and everything. And I think, and you'll hear it once I get to this folder right here, weird effects and shit. Once I get to that folder, you're going to see the real meats and potatoes of this kit, what makes it super cool and what makes it unique, and why I want y'all to check it out. Because I think Once people start getting on a hold of sounds that are weird like this, weird percussions and weird ass ambient sounds and shit, one shots. I think once people start getting a hold of sounds like this, it can really start changing, you know, trill wave. It could change the it could change the underground scene, or it can change underground scenes, underground genres, the sound of them, and that's what I'm going for. Um, that's why I've been keeping on with making this kit, because I care about legacy. I care about. I want to have a legacy, just like Lex Luger and all the old especially Lex Luger. Just like 808 Mafia has a legacy with its sounds, and everybody still uses their sounds to this day, even though those sounds are over a decade old. I think I'm saying that right. Um, those sounds have stood the test of time as far as rap, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to rap and hip hop in the modern age. Um, they've went through multiple different genres, multiple different eras, different waves, and they're still used to this day. And they're still being warped and changed to this day. If you mess around with the new plug kits that artists have now, or not artists, if you mess around, if you go on Reddit and you get all the free like plug kits and shit, that people use now for like the underground plug genres, or for making underground plug genres and stuff like that, like hyperplug and dark plug or sigil core, any of that stuff. You can get any kind of plug kit from any kind of producer who's known for being in those scenes. Um, and you'll hear it. They're basically, it's like a bunch of old plug sounds that have been changed and warped, and some of them are original sounds, but for the most part, it's like kind of just shit that's been slightly changed. It's recycled stuff though. But enough of me rambling on about that. But yeah, that's what I'm going for with this kit. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Is I want this kind of sound to have a legacy. This experimental, weird kind of sound. I want it to have a legacy, and I want it to be a staple, and I want it to stand the test of time, and people. I want people to use it, especially within my community, which is retro and trill wave and all that. I want people to use it. So kicks. The kicks are actually pretty good too. We got some of them are not processed, so keep that in mind. Here's where it's about to get good. Right here. Okay, yeah, there's a couple experimental ones in there. Yeah, there's some, you can hear it. You can hear it. There's some that sound out of place, but that's I'm trying to have a mix of generic and a mix of experimental. We're not into the meats and potatoes of it yet. My open hats and my crashes still kind of suck too, so I'll show you that. That was the first. That's actually the first open hat I made. February 6th. First open hat I made, and it was super terrible, super bad. This one was this one's okay. Now these three right here are really good. Let's put that in the track. Let's put that in the track and like just do some 8 steps with it. Hold up. My nerves are kind of shot right now because I've never done this before. So give me yeah, some leeway. That's pretty good open hat. That's pretty good. That one's kind of cool. It's not that versatile, but it is cool. So yeah, those three are really good. Made those today, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I made a lot of sounds today. So okay, scrapped. This stuff, I'm not gonna show y'all this. I'm not gonna show you this big folder. It's basically a big folder of nothing. There's a reason why it's titled scrapped. It's titled scrapped for obvious reasons, because it's all shit that's not really meant to be in the kit. It's not a part of the kit. It's all a bunch of leftover sounds that I was, they were probably either a part of the process. They were probably some stuff I made randomly, that I chose to not put in the kit because they're not really that good. They're just, random ass sounds. So I gave them their own folder just in case anybody wants to check them out, because they are a part of the process. They were a part of the process while making this kit. So I want people to, at least see them. But I don't see anybody using them, and I wouldn't use them because they're all ass. So snares. The snares are kind of cool. That's my favorite. This is my favorite snare. I've been using this one so much. Progressio. That shit is beautiful. All right. Anyway. I love that one too. Oh, I love it. Hold up. Let's go through this one section again. That one's really good. That one's also really good. That one's sick. Those two are sick. That shit's good. And that one. That's a good percussion. That shit's, it's weird. I haven't used it yet. I haven't tested what that one sounds like yet, but I'm going to eventually. Those two are all right. Hey, man, we still got one viewer. Heck yeah. Let's go. All right. That's the snares. I'm still going to add stuff to it. But so far, pretty good. Now, this is the real meats and potatoes of everything, is the weird effects and shit folder. A lot of this stuff is not one-shots. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of this shit is very long ambient samples that are super long, and I'm just going to glimpse past those, okay? Some of them are shit that's not really usable in a beat. Yet again, it's just a bunch of, some of it is just experimental sounds in which I was making when I first started making this kit so I could get a feel for everything. But as we go down this folder, you're going to see it, a lot more experimental one-shots and shit that are usable, that are pretty cool. And the EP song, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to show y'all. All shit made from scratch, this entire kit. That one's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay. That's good. That's good. This is when we start to get into the one-shots, kind of. There's still a bunch of that weird, random shit that's from tracks that I was working on, or just weird ambient one-shots. But we're getting into the real percussive one-shots. This is when we start getting into it. Okay, this one I recycled. I just pitched it down and I did some editing and processing and edits, and that one is recycled. That shit's sick. Damn, that's kind of... That's cool. I don't remember making that. We should be almost through it. It's a pretty big folder. I've been adding on to it since December, so... Yep, we're really close to the end. Okay, yeah, we're through it now. So yeah, that's basically the entire kit so far. Like I said, a lot of that stuff in that folder, it's you can't really use it in a beat. It's just random shit that was put in there when I first started working on it. But a lot of it is a bunch of cool percussive one shots that are just really weird as fuck sounding. And we still got one viewer. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. We're still on the game. We're still doing good. But yeah. That's really yeah. So now that I've gotten into the kit, I'm gonna show y'all the the EP songs I've been working on. And you know what? I'll show y'all more than that. I'll show you some of the other songs I've been working on. But I'm gonna get into the EP ones first because that's what I have in the fucking title. So, all right, let's do it. All right. First song, Chip Digi Plaza Hymn. Okay, this is just the name for it. I'm gonna show y'all step by step. All right, this is just like, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get to the drums. As you can see, besides this one snare, because that's not my snare, besides all of that, these are all my drums. Up on this upper section right here. It's all my drums. Alright. Super sick. Then I got the weird ass sounds and shit down here. These weird ass percussions that they're not a part of my kit, but they're just weird sounds from kits and from video game soundtracks that I've sampled. Alright. Super cool as fuck. Let's put it all together. So that's the first song, okay? I really fuck with that one. I think the sounds go together pretty well. I shouldn't be checking this. It's not even that fucking important, okay? I know, it's probably not good that I'm still checking to see that one person's watching, okay? You mean a lot to me, that one person, okay? Thank you. Thank you for fucking checking this out. Nobody's checked it out so far, so thank you, okay? But yeah. Yeah. That's the first song, or it's the first one I've showed y'all. I don't know what order these songs are going to be in when I finish them. Okay, Progressio. Let's get into Progressio. Progressio's really fucking good. The name of the snare that I made. So you already know it's going to be fucking sick. Sick song name. Named after a sick ass snare. Drum pattern. Yet again, every single drum you're seeing right here is from the drum kit that I made, just like the last song. And these kicks, man, I'm telling you, those kicks are fucking sick. Once you put saturation on that kick, if you know how to process a kick, then you can make these kicks sound really fucking good. A lot of them sound super good on their own, just as is. But even the kind of crappy ones, even the crappy ones or the really crappy ones that are in my kit, you put a saturation knob on it and you boost it a little bit in the sampler and put that clip, turn that clip button on. You know what I mean? This button right here, turn that clip button on and boost it a little bit, even the really crappy ones. You'll get a pretty good kick. So we got that song, Progressio, what other EP? Right. Let's just look that shit up. Okay. I'm gonna look through. Whatever. I'll find it. Now this song, okay, this song is super old. I was thinking about throwing this in the EP. I'm not exactly sure, and I'll show just a small segment of it because it really doesn't mean that much to me. It just sounds good. None of my drums were used on this. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Now, one thing that actually is pretty cool about this song, though, is the swing. The swing in the drums is manual. I programmed that myself. See how it's off-centered like that? The swing in this was manually programmed. I don't have a swing knob up on the step sequencer. Nah, I'm doing this. This was programmed in manually, which I think is pretty cool that I did that, and it sounds good. What else do we got? All the EP songs are scattered through this folder. It's just pretty random. This song's pretty good. This song still needs to be worked on, though. It's still, you know. What's going on out there? Okay. I'll show this part and the outro. It's still being worked on. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. This one is, yeah, it's pretty disorganized. I don't really have a clear, concise plan for this one yet. Progression is so beautiful, the chords. Wait a minute. I think that's right, yeah. So this drum break made on my own. This is kind of a funny story, kind of a complicated story, which I don't feel like going into, to be honest. But long story short, basically I was messing around on another song. I put gross beat on the master, and I put a filter on it, and I think I put the I was using effects. I was using Effector, that plugin, the default a stock FL plugin. I was using that on the master as well. Put a filter on it, and I had gross beat on it at the same time. Thought it sounded sick. I thought it was a cool drum break that came out of it, um, and I recorded it, and this was what it sounded like. Of course, it's drowned in reverb because of the master right now on this song. Um, but yeah, the chords are beautiful. The chords just, that chord progression is something else. Thanks to Rip, I could thank Ripcord for that one. Ripcord blessed me with these chords basically. Which now I'll show it. I'll show the chord progression without all the reverb on the master, so you can hear it clearly. Super. Yeah, I put my slight alterations on the progression, but overall, it's mainly. It was basically made by Ripcord, basically. Um, yeah, there's that one. Yeah. All right. Let's see. There's a few of these I've went through. This one so far. I've went through Progressio. Any of them that I know I haven't. I've went through the Fly High, Fly Low. What else do we got? We got Digit. This is a Troy Wave song right here. I'm also doing a song with Inorganic. I'm pretty sure that's his name. I'm pretty sure it's Inorganic. I think that's how it's said. Um, yeah, Inorganic. I'm doing a song with Inorganic, which has been kind of hectic because I don't use FL Mobile. He's a FL Mobile producer, and I make stuff on there every now and again, but I've never really made a full song or anything like that. So I'm gonna find a way to put the project file through FL Studio Mobile, which I have on my computer, because I have the project file on my phone. I just don't have it on my computer. I'm gonna find a way to move it on there though, and open it on the one I got on here, the FL Mobile I got on here, so I can finish it. But that ain't gonna be soon, because this EP ain't even gonna be done. Um, oh yeah, speaking of FL Mobile, this melody, I made this in FL Mobile while in effing class, dude. All right, which it's a pretty sick melody. I'm not gonna lie, pretty ambient. It's got a lot of atmosphere, and I made it in class. I made it in like 30 minutes, bro. It was fucking awesome, fun even as well. I mean, it was fun as well. Uh, Decided to export it. Decided to email it to myself so that I could use it in here, so I could make a sick ass beat out of it, which I did, and I'm still working on. Man, one day I'll be on that Duster or Glimmer XP level of Trill Wave where my atmosphere and my like audio engineering skills will be like max through the roof, dude. And one day, like, my drums are gonna have the atmosphere that those producers have one day. I hope. But yeah, hopefully y'all are impressed. with the drum programming on this one. Actually, I got a couple trill songs, and they all have really crazy drum programming on them. That's the thing that nobody seems to really notice is the crazy ass drum programming I put into these. Maybe it's like they do notice. Maybe people do notice it, and it's just not a big deal because it's everywhere. Or I think there's little intricacies in the way that I do drums that is kind of different from everybody else. But that's me. That's just me. Nobody seems to notice it, which is it's great that I'm doing this live streams because now you can. And maybe I can get some feedback to see if like it really is the way I think it is with my drums, which I hope it is because I've been thinking that shit for so long. Like, man, my drums are the craziest. My drums are knocking. My hi-hats are super crazy and shit. I got little shit sprinkled in there all the time that like nobody's doing. And I really feel like I do my hi-hats a little bit differently. I'm not just I don't have that barber clipper ass hi-hat shit going on all the time typically. Cuz that's the new thing with these true wave dudes and stuff. Um and some of those the wavy producers, they do that shit now too. Where it's just they'll have I call it barber clipper hi-hats, man, cuz that's what it sounds like. It's just the fastest rolls you've ever heard in your life, kind of like this right here, but it's going on for a long duration of time. It's going on for like 5 bars, 9 bars. It's 5 to 9 bar patterns where they're altering the pitch of the rolls and stuff like that to add variation, and they're also adding stutters like cuts in the rolls. But overall, it's like basically just constant barber clipper ass hi hats. What I like to do, how I naturally do things, is there is a lot of stuff sprinkled in at one time. So you have these rolls, then you have this kind of roll right here, then you got this, and then you got a roll rising to another part of the roll. You see, it's a lot of little shit built up, which is what I'm going to show you right now with the metronome on. Let me turn that on. How long have we been recording for? It's been 30 minutes. That's all right. That's cool. That's chill. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable now. I'm not as high strung. I was pretty high strung when I first started a little bit ago, but now I'm feeling a little bit more chill. All right, but anyway, let's these hi-hats. This part isn't finished yet. The last 5 bars or three, I'm pretty sure that's last 3 bars of that pattern is not really that finished. Here's the drums all together. Show you the little, got that Lex 808. Hold on, let me see. Okay, just making sure. Making sure I'm processing my 808s right. I learned just recently that I've been processing my 808s and my kicks wrong for like the last 3 years. I'd always put like a soft clipper or something like that on like my 808s and on my kicks, especially my kicks. I was clipping the hell out of my kicks with soft clipper. But I stopped doing that after I realized that's not the way it's supposed to be done because it f's up your master. So I stopped doing that. Now I'm using a saturation knob on my kick. I'm using using saturation on my kick, and I'm using distortion on my 808s. And there's a way you can do it without it sounding actually distorted. There's a way you can use distortion in a way in which it just sounds boosted. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing recently, just recently. So yeah, there's that. Maybe it needs some more reverb. I know it's already got like a decent amount, but maybe it needs to be drowned in a disorienting amount of reverb. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to give it that wavy sound, if you know what I'm talking about, that genre. I'm trying to give it that wavy kind of sound. That's what I'm going for. Like wavy mixed with trill wave, but that's not a new thing. That's basically like what wavy is for the most part. Alright, let's see what else we got. I really want to show y'all this Nicki Minaj 2010s hip hop R&B type beat, bro. It's kind of sick. Like it's not a part of the EP or anything, but it's pretty fucking cool. I want to show y'all this too. There's a couple. There's been some good songs I've made recently, or good beats I've made recently that aren't a part of the EP. Not very many, but there's some. Evil Like Satan. Ooh, I fucking love this song, dude. Evil Like Satan. This is basically my take on like classic kind of funk shit. You know, like some classic true wave, like Raider Clan type shit. This is like my take on that sound. I've been listening to an assload of Raider Clan music lately, bro. Listening to assloads of SGP. I know Lil Ugly Mane isn't a part of Raider Clan, but he's kind of affiliated with some of them. Been listening to him. Assloads of Lil Ugly Mane. I've been listening to some old Denzel Curry, shit like that. And other trail wave people. Oh, Xavier Wolf was part of Raider Clan too. So I've been listening to Xavier Wolf too. There's been a few people I've listened to. Lofty 305. I don't think he's Raider Clan though. I don't think so. I've been listening to Ruben Slick a little bit too. So I've been listening to a lot of that shit, and this is my take on that sound. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I love it. Oh yeah, that's good. Sick as hell. I know I got a nice flow going on right now. A nice little things are flowing well right now, but I do kind of want to organize all of this shit so that I can navigate the EP files easier. Cause right now I'm having an assload of trouble navigating them, and I know I'm not gonna be able to get to all of them if this is what I gotta go through just to find them. So if I gotta look through this fucking assload of shit, I'm never gonna find it, dude. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. See, there's an assload of them. Okay, there's an assload of these files. We're gonna move them into that. What the fuck? Let me. Come on. Come on, bro. Bro, is there a way I can move them? Wait. Do I need to close this first and then I can do it? Don't save any changes. Move. Could not locate the. Why could you not? Why? Okay, whatever. All right, I'll figure it out. You know what? How about this? For now, I'm just gonna copy all of this stuff. Oh my God! What? Why is it saying that? That's strange. It shouldn't be saying that. Cause it's definitely there. Okay, there's something a little messed up, which I gotta figure out. So, okay, yeah, that's weird. I'm not finding it. Weird. All right. Well, I'll open it through FO. It should be in here. I'm used to looking at this small little window anyway to find stuff, so maybe it'll be easier to find this way. That's I really hope something didn't happen to it. Oh, damn, that sucks. Please don't tell me something happened to it. Cause that would really suck if something bad happened to it. Recycling bin. No, it's not in here. It's just not in here. I just opened it too on stream. So, I mean, there's like video recording of it at least if anything happens. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I wonder where it went. Is it in that EP related folder maybe? Oh, okay. Well, it's okay. Well, it's in there. Okay. All right, whatever. All right, so we're fine. We're good. Let's open up this folder. All right, cuz I know, wait. There we go. All right, we haven't went through chip bounce. We went through digit, we went through chip digi. We haven't went through disoriented. We went through evil like Satan, fly high, fly low. We went through that. We haven't went. Okay. Yeah, this one's crazy. Y'all's ears are gonna get blasted off with this song right here. It's insane. So wait for that one. That one's gonna be that one's pretty good. It's a trill song too. Chip bounce. We're gonna open up chip bounce. Let's see what chip bounce is all about. I haven't opened this up in some time, so I don't even know what this is about. Oh. Yeah, okay. Y'all are gonna like this. This one's sick. Super chill. This one's chill. You can't really hear everything that well because it's not mixed or anything, but it's a good start to something. There's the drums. And then, the melody, if you care to hear that one again. Chip bounce is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Um, it's probably gonna be like some kind of interlude-ish type thing when I do make the EP. I don't even know if it will be on the EP really after actually, because there's so much material and there's so much shit that's better than that song. I don't really feel like completing it either when I got all this other good shit on here. All right, we haven't went through Disoriented. Disoriented, it's a lot like the Goodbye for Now, the one that had the really good chord progression that I made with Ripcord, basically. Um, Actually, here's the thing: a lot of these really cool chord progressions that you're hearing, I made them with Ripcord. I did like barely anything as far as melody wise with these. Most of it, I barely did anything. I barely made any alterations to these chords as well, to these chord progressions. Barely any alterations. Basically straight from Ripcord. Here's Disoriented. Now, this song has actually got kind of a cool little backstory with it. So 2 years ago, I was trying to get into recording guitar and stuff like that. I was trying to get into math rock and Midwest emo kind of stuff. And, I kind of, I started trying to record my own kind of Midwest emo stuff. And it was ass. It was trash. It was terrible. Um, but there was a couple good riffs that I recorded while going through that phase. There was a couple cool riffs that I recorded. And what I did was basically the night after I recorded my first kind of guitar track, the night or 2 nights afterwards. This was right before I moved out of New Orleans, or before out of Belle Chase. This was right before I moved out of Belle Chase and everything like that. I think, I'm pretty sure, or this was some months before that. But anyway, I don't remember. Um, I took one of the riffs that I recorded and I did a bunch of stuff to it. I warped it, put some reverb on it. Uh, I did a bunch of weird shit to it. I processed it in a way in which it sounded very ambient. It had a lot of depth to it. Sounded kind of cool. Um, but it was very disorienting to listen to. Like there was no, there was tone to it and everything. There was like it sounded musical. Don't get me wrong, but it was all very sloppy sounding because of the way that I'd done things. It was just this really sloppy sounding sample. I exported it. I finished it, or I thought of it as being finished, even though it was kind of ass as a track. It was kind of bad. I saved it, exported it, put it on Google Drive, or I think it was either Google Drive or what was it? Was it on Google Drive? I don't remember. I'm thinking that I got it off of that laptop that I found it. I'm thinking that I found the file a year later or a year and a half later after I found it on my dad's laptop, in which I hadn't really touched in so long, but I don't know that for sure. But I think it was on Google Drive. I think what I had done is I exported it and I put the file on Google Drive, and then it basically it sat there. I hadn't I didn't I rarely listened to it. I rarely checked it out. It basically just sat on my Google Drive, dormant for a good year, year and a half, and yeah, I think maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I ended up finding the song on there again, and I listened to it, and I remembered the fact that I had made the song in the first place, and I was like, oh shit. And I immediately came up with the vision for what I wanted to turn the song into. And this is that vision. So basically, this main melody, this main ambient thing right here, that is that sample. But I processed it, I processed it and I made it better, all right, in this version of the song. This is basically a V2 of that song, by the way. That's, yeah. But I took that sample, I took that original song that I'd made, and I made it better. I processed it, made it super ambient, and I made it the melody of this song right here. So let's check it out. The full thing. We're gonna check out the full thing because I like it that much. Entire song. This part made on my own. I don't know where the original sound came from. I think I made it though. But I ended up putting it through a granulizer and ended up getting this really cool sound that I thought would be cool in the song. So, and then I got this, which is all with drums that I made on my own. So. It's two kicks doubled up with a snare that I made. Or I guess it's more of an impact sound here. But I used it as a snare, so it is a snare. That's one thing that's actually cool about this kit is a lot of the sounds are kind of bare bone-ish. There's not a lot of processing that goes into a lot of them, especially these weird sounds, because I'm kind of making it with the intent that I want you to be able to warp this sound into anything you want to. It's anything you want to, using processing, and use it however you see fit. That's the thing with this weird effects and weird effects folder, is a lot of the sounds aren't definitively, they aren't really defined by like by the categorization of like a snare or hi-hat or something like that. It's all about the way that you want to use it. It's all about the way you want to use a particular sound. You could use a particular sound as a hi-hat if you want to. You can use a snare. If you can use any sound as a snare if you want to. You can warp it into a snare if you want to. I mean, these sounds are a lot of these sounds in this folder are kind of bare bonish. They don't have a lot of effects on them, or none at all. All for the simple reason that I want them to be ambiguous in their purpose, um, or versatile in the purpose, whatever, you know. But yeah, basically two kicks doubled up, a random sound that I used as a snare and put some effects on, and a hi hat that I made that's in the kit. Yet again, all of these sounds are in the kit. We got this. Okay, we got that now. Goodbye for now. This song, I don't remember this song. I'm sure I will once I check it out, but I don't remember it like at all. So people can hear my voice fine. Ha. Okay, just making sure. Oh yeah, I remember this song. Okay, this song's really hard to listen to. Okay, I'm not gonna play it all, but yeah, it's in its infancy stage, man. It's got a lot to go through. It still kind of sounds like shit. I really hope this doesn't sound like ass. That's why I'm gonna play the stream real quick to make sure that the display, or not the display. I'm gonna make sure that the actual computer audio is fine. I really hope this doesn't sound like ass. That's why I'm gonna play the stream real quick to make sure that the display, or not the display. I'm gonna make sure that the actual
That's me,
computer
guys.
audio is fine.
Guys, that's me. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Okay, yeah, the audio sounds fine. That's cool. But yeah, the arrangement's kind of messy, man. Like this shit, I don't know what this was about. It kind of sounds like ass. Having this overlaid with that. Doesn't sound good, but that's probably because it's not mixed and mastered yet. This could have, these both of these could have been like, you know what I mean? They could have faded in or something like that. It's very much like still, I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's not as shitty sounding. It's not as sounding as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still kind of shitty sounding. This I sent this song. Okay, melodic beauty and sound design. I'm pretty sure I sent this song to Duster. I sent this. Okay, his name's MediaCore now. Well, it's still Duster, but I sent this song. I think. Did I send this to him? No, it was Snake World Peace. Okay. I sent this song to Snake World Peace. I'm pretty sure it was Snake World Peace. Hey man, it's been months. Okay, yeah. Okay, here it is. Hey man, it's been some months. Yeah. Alright, had to make sure. I didn't know who it was. But yeah, no, I sent this song to Snake World Peace, and you know he thought it was pretty cool. He thought it sounded cool. So I got a nice kudos from Snake World Peace. You know that tells me that I should put it in the EP. Snake World Peace is a producer that a lot of people in the trail wave scene should aspire to be, because that dude, man, that inflexible determination album was fucking. Oh, it was so dynamic, man. There was something so it was so fluid. There was something kind of it was something abstract about how fluid the arrangement of it was, and it was perfect. It was on point. I loved it. Um, and they got Lil B the bass god on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's shit. That's like fucking underground album of the year right there. No album is topping that in my personal opinion. Especially in the trail wave scene, man. Hey, Snake World Peace got Lil B the bass god on his shit. Okay, if you ain't doing that, you don't even talk about, don't even think that you have the best EP of the fucking year, man, or in general. Okay, you got to get Lil B the bass god on his shit. Get fucking, I don't know. Get Xavier Wolf, get Bones, get Suicide Boys to make a cameo on your album, bro. That'd be funny. That'd be so cool. I'm gonna do something like that one day. That's like an instant way to get like some kind of status or something like that. I should do something like that. All right. Anyway, this is yeah. All right. Melodic beauty and sound design. Nice. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a little weird. So two things, or well, a couple things, few things I'm gonna remember, or I should remember when I start to work on this song again, is there needs to be like this needs to be better arranged from this part to this part, because this part kind of comes out of nowhere and you're not expecting it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel right when it comes in. At least to me personally, when I just listen to it. Um, and the reverb, there needs to be a little bit more. You know what I mean? Reverb needs to be widened. Like there needs to be more reverb for the atmosphere and to widen the sound a little bit. It sounds a little dry and not dry at the same time, if that makes any sense. And this kick, man, this freaking kick, whatever it is, wherever it is, not that. This is in the kit. These are all drums in the kit, by the way. This is another one of those songs. I need to do something about that. I need to change it out, or either change the kick out, or I need to mess around with this kick so that it's not that harsh. Like it's a cool sounding kick, but it's just there's something about it. It just sounds a little too messy, a little too sloppy when it's all played together with the song. You know what I mean? Like you can hear the clipping of it. Like it's gotta change it out. But it is cool how it's dynamic. It is dynamic. You know, you got this section, then this section, then you have a second drum pattern thing right here, and then it all fades out and fades into the second section, and this is like the abstract section, the crazy ass section, and then eventually it all fizzles out, which is, and it does so very nicely. So pretty cool. It's a pretty cool song. Just yeah. All right, we still got 6 more songs left. Missing Valentine. This one's super relaxing. It's another ambient song. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. I like it. I still got to do some stuff to it though. I had it planned out what I was gonna do to this song. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, I had it planned out like what I was gonna do to this song. Had it all figured out. But now I forgot what my plans were for this song, to be honest, and who knows? Maybe I'll remember once I play it again. Yeah, maybe that's it. That was for you all, because I love y'all so much. It's a little too long of an intro. Well, wait, never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's pretty much it. Use some of my sound design knowledge on this one, like I did with all the other ambient tracks. Um, which I'll show you. So just like Disoriented 2 and the Goodbye for Now thing, a lot of it, well, Goodbye for Now was something I recorded that progression, that chord progression that's in the end. I recorded it and I stretched it and I processed it in Edison. I used the blur feature that's in Edison. Did that, got a really cool product, and I did some actual effects processing to the mixer, or with through plugins. And this one's a little bit different. So what I did here was I actually recorded myself playing this, through Edison. This wasn't like I recorded the MIDI or I exported the MIDI or something like that, and processed it. No, I actually recorded myself playing this through a synthesizer. Where is it? Reezer. Yeah, it was this. No wait. No, it was one of these plugins that are in the patcher. It's like an ambient drone synth plugin that's in the patcher. Because that if you go through the patcher, you get an ass load of these like secret plugins and shit. But it was that, and I recorded myself playing on that. Made like a little patch on there, and did shit on it and recorded it. And this part's actually pretty cool too. So, what this is it's a, how do I explain this? It's an arpeggio. It's an arpeggio from this VST. So basically, yeah, it's an arpeggio from this VST that I recorded into Edison. I recorded a small segment of that arpeggio, or me playing an arpeggio through that. Recorded it into Edison. Processed it through Edison. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I think all I did was blurred it. I think that's it. And then I put it out here. Gave it a put it out here on the sequencer, and then I started processing it a little bit through the sampler. All I did was I gave it an volume envelope. That's it. I messed around with the volume envelope. That's literally as much processing as I did to the sampler. I gave it a volume envelope. So yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, that's that song, Missing Valentine. I want to put some cool sound effects in there and shit, like people laughing, and I want it to be like a collage of sounds. That's what my plan was for that song. I was gonna put a collage of sounds of like people laughing. It's gonna be like a circle of life-esque kind of thing, where it's gonna go from like laughter to like child play to adult kind of laughter or something like that. To, I don't know. It was gonna be something, I forgot. It was just gonna be a collage of sounds, though, sound effects that kind of tell a story, but it all flows well with the song. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like it's a part of it. It doesn't sound distinct from everything going on. Neochip's pretty good. This is like, this is the day I got Ripcord. Was when I made this, or when I downloaded Ripcord. Not got it. It's not like I'm buying it. Whatever. That's that. Cool, sick ass, kick ass melody. Um, Used a couple of my drums for the first pattern. Uh, yeah, for the first pattern. Um, I love this one. This is a sick ass percussion, or I use it as a percussion. It's in the drum kit, obviously, because it's my sound. So yeah, it's in the drum kit. Perkin the Bermger, love that one. Good ass sound. Then we got yeah, that's it. Second pattern was pretty much entirely my sounds except for this TR-808 rim shot and TR-808 clavi and TR-808 hi hat, in which I edited. And if you've paid attention to this name, which nobody has, I'm just saying that I know nobody's paid attention to the names of the sounds. But CH underscore 2, it's basically a sound that I've used in a few of these EP songs, where it's basically just it's a TR-808 hi hat sound, but or closed TR-808 closed hat or hi hat sound, but I stretched it, I blurred it in Edison, and then I faded it out. I put a volume fade on it through Edison as well, and yeah. That's basically what this is. I've used that sound a couple times. This one's got a pogo effect on it, though. It typically just sounds like this. Basically, or well, basically like that. Or something like that. Because there's a bunch of other sampler effects on that sound as well that's making it sound the way it does right there. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got Neo Chip, I've already showed y'all Progressio. Real Icy Twat. Trilled Up's interesting. I sent this shit in the group chat, but it was a large ass like 30 or 60 megabyte MP3 or MP3 file, or no wait. It was a 60 megabyte WAV file. So of course nobody was going to check it out. It's not a SoundCloud link. It's something you got to sit there and wait for it to load. So of course nobody was going to check it out. But my dumb retarded self wasn't thinking about that. So, all right. There's a lot of what the hell is this? I don't remember this. Wait. Let's I'm going to hear the melody real quick. I don't remember this. Oh, yep, I remember. Okay. This is a Trill Wave song, or Vapor Trap song technically. That shit's chill. You got a Windows XP sound in there. That's the thing that you'll notice. With some of these project files, I'm a big fan of sampling computer sounds and game soundtrack, like old video game sound effects and stuff like that. Those are really good percussions and sound effects in songs, and I love to use them all the time. I have that dueling with the melody. It's going with the melody. Pretty cool. You can barely hear the claps, man, and which sucks because the claps go really well with the song. But you can barely hear them because they're being drowned out by everything else. Sadly. The hi-hats are cool. I got that closed hat _2 again. It's present, and then I got it dueled with the actual original TR-808 hi-hat sound. Or well. Pretty good shit, pretty cool. Alright. Oh wait, I think this This is supposed to duel with all that too, or with the hi-hats at least. It goes with it. Never mind. That does not go with the hi-hats. My bad. Alright. Trilled up. We're down to our last two songs. Holy shit. Okay, after these two songs, I'm ending it. It's been a long stream. We've been going for like an hour 30 basically at this point. So after these two songs, I'm gonna call it quits. It's 12:30. I mean, I started the stream pretty late anyhow. Started it at 11 basically, or it was right at 11 I think when I started it. So yeah, after these two songs, I am out of here. And I'm probably gonna watch the stream back to be honest. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna watch the stream back. Because I know my ass has been kind of awkward throughout this whole thing a little bit. Tao sampler. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, dude? No, I don't. I don't care. I'm not looking through that shit. Fuck that. Is it not working? Is it not working at all? Okay, we got Tao sampler right here. This is a this is a 50. I think this is like a $60 plug-in, bro. This shit. I don't even know why I spent $60 on it. It's not working. Fuck. All right, hold up. We're gonna technical difficulty. All right, we're gonna open it back up and we're gonna check it out. Trilled up. This song, the arrangement on this song is basically done. I basically arranged this song the way I want it to. There's still some things I want to add. Yes. There's still some things I want to add. But for the most part, it's pretty much. What the hell? Man. Browse. Browse for it, man. Tally oop. Shit, I don't know where it went. It'll be fine. I might just have to replace it, to be honest, man. Alright, cancel. Shit, it's what the fuck, man? It's fucked. One or more samples not found. Browse folder. Refresh. What the fuck? Okay, it's on here. Tally oop. What's going on with Tally oop, man? What's going on with this folder? I got my custom presets in here. I don't know why it's not working. That actually kind of sucks because that synthesizer does add something to it. It adds something, of course, to the freaking melody and to the atmosphere of the song. So I kind of want to fix it. One or more samples not found. Please try to fix. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Hold up. We're gonna. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I accidentally put something in the recycling bin. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see. Oh, maybe that's got something to do with everything. You know what? We're gonna restore all that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna restore all that cuz yeah, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck it, I don't care. They're all old anyway. Continue. What did I delete? What did my stupid ass delete? What did I... Windows 7. Oh, okay, that's just a bunch of sounds. What did I delete? Pokemon. Just the... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna sample that. That's a lot of songs. Or a lot of sound effects. Or actually, that might already just be in that folder that I got. My second drum kit folder. Shit, I don't know what my dumbass done delete, bro. Okay, some of this I know I can delete. I know I can delete these, or I'm not. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna delete them. I can get rid of that. I know I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Alright. Duster 2, that's that. I'm gonna keep those Windows sounds actually, because I don't know if I put those in. I guess I'll keep the Pokemon shit too. F it. There we go. Move the desktop. Alright. Alrighty. I think it should be fine now. I think I accidentally deleted some of the stuff that was needed for that VST, so go back into it now. We're gonna trilled up. It should be fine now. I think I should be good. If it ain't good, then I don't know what to do. It's gonna be what it is. Yep, whatever. Yep, look. It can't. I'm not worried about it. That's good enough. Yeah, the towel sampler patch that I had, it was a custom preset that I made, and it worked perfectly with the song. But yeah, towel samplers, there's something fucking wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong. My entire bank of presets that I had is fucking messed up. The folder is entirely fucked. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm just gonna replace the towel sampler thing. I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna just put synth one in there, or well, I just did that, so you can hear the melody. Cause not hearing this shit right here, it takes something away from the song. So. Oh wait. All right, now you can hear the outro in full, in its full entirety and what it's supposed to be. What's cool about the main melody though, this part, this and this, these are samples from video game soundtracks, um, in which I basically just took I I I shortened the song or the length of the song. I don't know if I did it in Edison or in the sampler track. I don't know what I did. I don't remember how I did it. Either way, I sampled part of the song, looped that part, put a loop point on it, and I looped it in a way in which it loops in a very smooth way. And then I put a volume. I messed around with the volume envelope to where it sounded like a synthesizer. It sounded like a yeah, it sounded like a synth. So thought that was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, back to the wait. What is this right here? Okay. All right, back to the melody though. And then I'm gonna show off that hi hat pattern because I'm proud of this hi hat pattern. It sounds sick as shit. It's been a month since I heard it, and I'm just now hearing it again, and it's everything about it is perfect. Okay, anyway. Yeah, pretty good. I just want to say, like, I just realized, like, maybe like 20 minutes ago, that nobody's been watching the stream, and I'm pretty sure it's been like that since that dude said that he was logging off. He actually logged off. I thought he stayed. I thought he was like gonna go to bed, but he just like got distracted and was like watching me. I was hoping that I was that captivating. I was hoping. Um, but no, he actually got off. So I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to a damn screen for the last hour and a half, which is nice. It's fine. It's cool. It's sick. I should have sent this to more people. I should have sent this out instead of just. I should have executed this better. Now that I think of it, like I should have sent this link out to more people. I mean, I thought putting it in the group chat or in the Discord was good enough. In the group, the Retro Forever Discord chat and shit. Thought that was good enough, but I guess not. Because, I mean, it's late. A lot of those people, a lot of those dudes went to bed and shit, and I'm sure they didn't see my message. That's if anybody was online. I'm sure they didn't see it. Of course, they didn't see it because nobody's watching. Uh, but yeah, that's this. Oh well, there is this. There is this sick ass hi hat pattern that's just fucking godly. Which let's get to that actually. Let's get to that shit right here. There we go. So I did the barber clipper hi hat shit, but I did it my own way, and I'm gonna show y'all the meaty. Okay, I did my own thing with it. Look, there's a bunch of little rolls going on. See, look at those. Look at that velocity. Look at those velocity changes. Look at those. Oh, look at those. See, look at those little, very little changes that you're probably not gonna notice, but they add some. See that little taper? That it's shit that goes by so fast you're not gonna notice it. But look at all that. It's a bunch of little intricate little details in the midst of this massive fucking monstrous hi hat pattern. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on. Like look at all that. And that's just the velocity changes that I'm showing right now. Look at that. Look at all that. See a lot of shit going on, you know what I mean? It's not just there's a lot of variation. It's not just one constant thing that has slight alteration or slight variation in some kind of way. No, there's a lot of shit going on. That's why I like it when shit's sprinkled in. I cherish people who sprinkle in the shit, who sprinkle in the hi-hat stuff, like the hi-hat rolls, like the barber clipper hi-hats and stuff like that, instead of it being a constant kind of thing that has stutters in it or has different kind of changes with velocity or pitch. I like it when it's sprinkled in there and when there's a lot of little intricate things going on there as well, because that's my method of doing things. I feel like that's way more creative. It's intricate. It's nice. It's way more. It's way more composed. I guess I don't know what the word is for it. Just super awesome, super cool stuff. I think it takes a lot of talent to have an ear. It takes a lot of talent to have an ear that's able to process this shit at such a speed. You know what I mean? And to process it and you know, lay out such an intricate pattern, and to have the ear to interpret it as you're doing it as well. It's pretty crazy. I think it's a cool thing that should be respected, or that not respected. Well, yeah, respect. Okay, yeah. I think it's something that needs to be noticed. It needs to be respected. It needs to have its dues paid to it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm doing these live streams now. This is part of the reason so that I can show off this kind of shit. It's like the way that I used to mix. You used to not be able to hear my hi hats and stuff like that because my mixing was ass back like a year ago. You know what I mean? It's still kind of ass now, even in my mastering as well. Just started getting better with that. But for real though, like you gotta think. Oh shit, lost my train of thought. That's why I'm. Yeah, anyway, okay, I got it back. Part of the reason I'm doing this now is so that people can see this shit. You know what I mean? And see like, yo, this is what I've been trying to show people. I want to show it through my lens as well. You know, maybe people will understand where I'm coming from when I explain it. But yeah, okay. Anyway, enough of me rambling, dude. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, the anime moans. What do I? Okay, yeah, we're good. Shit. Sorry, I had gross beat on my dumb ass. Alright. Now we're good. What the hell? Oh, wait, why is it still doing that? I'm just gonna disable gross beat, bro. I'm not even, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pattern 28 is basically entirely no, wait. It's not. Yo, okay, it is. Oh, yeah. Pattern 28 is basically entirely my drums, except for that kick, and except for this 808. Yeah, so except for the 808, I think that's a TR 808. I think that's a TR 808 808. I think, I'm pretty sure. I think. But yeah, besides the 808 and kick, these are all my drums right here that are being used on pattern 28. Yeah, hold up. Boom, 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 boom. Save that. All right, this last song is probably like the most insane song that I'm working on so far. I don't even know how to I don't even know how to introduce this song because it's since it's not mixed and it's not mastered, this section right here that my cursor's at right now, this section, it is the most balls to the walls thing ever. It's like I don't know what to call it, bro. It's like tech trill, bro. It's insane. It's literally the craziest shit ever, bro. I think. And I'm gonna show off the drums and everything, bro. I'm gonna show you why I think it's as crazy as it is without you having to, you know, you can hear that it's crazy, but I need to show that it's like kind of next level crazy, okay, with the MIDI. That's with all the shit that's going on, which I will. Um yeah, this shit right here is normal, bro. This is just normal shit. This is the more enjoyable, palpable or palatable part of the song right here. This shit is just for show. I made this part. I made this part um with the thing in mind. Like what I had in mind when I made this part was I was trying to show off. I called a friend a few months ago. My friend from Florida. One of my friends from Florida. He's in Texas now. I was calling him, and I was like, "Man, yo, I got this shit. I gotta show you." I'm not gonna lie. I was getting a little cocky, man. I usually I try not to get like that with my music. I try to go with the approach like, "Hey, man, I think I'm good, but I know I'm nowhere near the best." But hey, bro, when I called this dude, I was full on like, "Yo, bro, I'm doing shit that people ain't seen before, bro. I'm telling you, I think I'm doing shit unique, and I think I'm, the way that I'm doing, the way that I intricately have so much variety in my shit. I don't think anybody's doing shit like that and doing things in such a crazy way. I don't think there's anybody doing things with as crazy a variety as I'm doing shit. And that's my main thing is like I'm the dude who's got my patterns are dynamic because there's so much variety in the rolls and how those rolls are done with like velocity changes and pitch changes and with and pitch automation, all that pitch velocity automation and pitch automation. That's what I meant. And like in my head I'm thinking, bro, there's nobody doing shit exactly like that, you know what I mean? That's doing shit like that with as crazy a variety, with as much variety. There's people aren't. That's my thing. Okay, I don't think people are doing it as dynamic and as with as much variety as I'm doing it, with as much other alterations, other changes as well. Just with me having alterations to velocity and pitch through the MIDI. I don't think people are doing it now. No, thing is, people do velocity changes and shit through the MIDI and pitch. That's not what I mean. I mean, I don't think people are doing these stutters as dynamically and with as much variety as I'm doing, and on top of that adding the velocity changes and the pitch changes and the panning changes and shit that I put on as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It probably doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's get into the song. was about to be a grand reveal. Shit. Okay, now we're good. Okay, damn, that was shit. Kind of fucked it up, but whatever. All right. Grand reveal time. We're gonna act like I didn't just reveal it. We're gonna act like this is happening right now, and this is your first time hearing that. Okay, I didn't play it. But, okay, anyway, all right. Yeah, it's a little fucking crazy. I wasn't lying when I said it was bonkers, you know. So let's go into it, bro. I think we really need to do this piece by piece because it's insane all around. It really is. And I'm gonna break this shit up too when I arrange it out. At first, it's gonna be everything all together, but then I'm gonna make it to where you have only the snare playing with the 808 and the kick, and the hi hat eventually is gonna be playing only with the 808 and kick. That's how I'm gonna arrange it so that it's not as hard on the ears for too long. It's not as harsh. Um, Now, I don't really think that the snares are that crazy, in my opinion. I'd say the parts that do stick out to me though, the parts that do stick out to me, this part right here that I'm highlighting. Look at that. That's that's an interesting variation right there, to me personally. You have that's rising to this roll, and within this little roll right here, or within this roll right here that's kind of transitioning off to here, you have another small mini roll that's tucked away, hidden in this. So there's a lot packed right there in that small little part. I do think that's interesting, but besides that, there's nothing too crazy. Um, I'm gonna go over the velocity changes, the panning changes, and the pitch changes with these drums. Um, yeah. I mean this yeah. I guess let me hear this part right here. Let me hear this part right here. Let me see if that's anything worth pointing out. No, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, no, it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's nothing too out of the normal for me. Now this pops up a couple times in this pattern. Is this I do think this roll right here is this roll's pretty cool. It's pretty insane. So we have a fade up, we have a fade, we have a roll. We have technically three rolls in here. You have this roll right here, you have this roll rising up with it. Then you have this part right here where I call this a rattlesnake. I call this a rattlesnake roll. It's basically when you got I mean look, it's basically when one you have one trail, one velocity kind of trail going somewhere, and the other one is of lower volume and it's going the opposite direction. Or it can even be stationary, like it can be at the same they it doesn't have to be sloping downwards. It can be basically like, straightaways like that, but as long as it's basically a lower velocity roll tucked away inside of a higher velocity roll. That's a rattlesnake roll. At least that's what I call it. Okay, but I find this roll pretty interesting. We have basically three rolls in one, and they're all basically kind of going with each other for the most part. This roll's going with it's going with the, the velocity trail or whatever. And here's the pitch automation. I don't know. Yeah, panning is fine on that. Here, I'll show you all the panning. I don't think. Okay, there's no panning automation on that. Here's what the pitch is. Here's what the pitch is looking like on here. All right, all right. Yeah, as you can see, the hi-hats are fucking crazy. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Going through it slowly, or well, not super slowly. Now it's kind of cool that I added that I thought to add that within such a insignificant kind of area. Yeah, that's actually interesting that I added that. That's kind of cool that I thought of that. That's kind of cool. It's the little changes like that, man, can really, it can be like the cherry on the top, kind of like it can make shit piece together so much better, man. You know what I mean? Shit will sound way smoother. It'll all smoothly kind of just roll together when you got little changes like that. That's cool. Another, well, this isn't too crazy, but it's another roll within a roll. One of those kind of right here. I'm thinking I think that's what it is. Yeah, one of those. Do that all the time. One of my favorites. Yeah, and then we got a second one of those. The 3-in-1s. That's what I'm calling this shit. That's what I'm calling this, is a 3-in-1. Got a second 3-in-1. As you can see. Basically, it's the same makeup as the last one. All right, but we got that. That's nothing too crazy. Let's hear these. Nice, that's cool. That's actually okay. That's cool that this kicks in later when you don't expect. Like, it kicks in a spot in which you kind of don't expect it. You'd expect it to kick in right here, where the lines where the playhead's at. You'd expect it to kick in right there, but it doesn't. That's actually pretty cool. All right, let's go over the. Okay, there's not a lot of velocity changes in here. There's not a lot of crazy rolls. Crazy rolls. There's some nice legato. We got some cool legato rolls though. That's kind of cool. See, that's the thing I do too with my 808s. Is where I put my legato is there's a way I kind of do it sometimes, where I do it at the very ass end. I'll do it within the midst of a roll, and I'll do it. Here, let me go to 1/6. I'll do it at the ass end of a roll, or hold up. See what it want. It's kicking in inside of the rolls instead of it transitioning to another part of like the 808 and shit. You know what I mean? Like, instead of it sectioning off, or it transitioning to another part, or like another section of the pattern. It's happening within a roll, like, you know what I'm saying? Which I do that shit all the time, and it has kind of a cool sound to it. I like it. I think it adds that nice variation that I like. I think it helps to do that, so I do it a lot. Done that, and I'm sure there's a bunch of my songs on SoundCloud you can find where I'm doing that shit. So hell yeah. Now that's cool. I don't know if you heard it. But I didn't know I did this, but that's cool. I did. Right here, right with this roll up here, you can hear the kick slide. Like, you can hear the kick, volume fading upward. Hold up, let me show you. Bump, bump, bump. Here, let me go to the kick. That's sick. Yep, right there, right where that is at. Okay, you can hear it, volume fading up. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I was doing some shit with my kicks too. My kicks are completely they got some dynamics in them. They got some cool dynamics in them as well, which I'm not gonna go over. See, okay, another little volume fade up. That's cool. Ooh, there's panning on that too. I hear it. There's panning. There we go. There's panning on that. Hell yeah. I know I put some panning on my 808s as well, I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it wasn't my 808s. Maybe I just did it on the... Okay, I did. Okay, there's some shit that I panned right here. And right here. And the panning on those kick in at the same time the panning on those kicks do. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the 808's pretty cool. There's some interesting shit going on there with that. Now let's do the hi-hat. There's still some shit I want to change with it, and I'll show you what it is in specific I want to change. This shit. This right here. This shit is blistering, bro. I want to flip it upside down. They have a shortcut to do that, but it doesn't flip the velocity. It only flips the actual MIDI, not the velocity or the fine pitch or anything like that. Not the controls, I guess is what it's called. It doesn't flip this shit. It only flips the notes. It flips the layout of the notes, and that's it. Which kind of sucks, because it's going to be tedious to do all that. It's going to suck. Okay, anyway. Alright, let's go over this. I'm going to show you what it looks like first. We've got one just huge chunk of shit right here. But at least it's got a nice variation, or it's got a nice little thing going on here with the fine pitch, so it's not just blistering in my ears, and it's got a volume fade up. Then it's got a... Okay, this counts as like one of those rolls. This is like a roll within a roll kind of thing. Because we have... I don't even know what kind of note this would be. Like, this is past 1/16. This is like 1/32 roll right here. So I'm going to call it that, I guess. I guess that's what it is. But we kind of have like a 1/32 roll within a triplet roll, which is cool. And then that here, there we go. Now it's nice. Then from that triplet, from within this 1/32 triplet thing, this double roll, I guess, kind of thing, if you get what I'm saying. Because it's a roll within a roll. Within this, we have... we have just your normal 1/6 rolls tapering off as well, which I do this all the time. I've done this kind of shit with 808s. I've done this with snares. I do it with hi-hats mostly though. You're going to have a roll within a roll, and within that you're going to have these little rolls to go along with it that are tapering off. See? You can't even really hear it, but it adds something to it. It adds some kind of bounce to it. There you go. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I should probably show the fine pitch of that. We got a downward tape. We got a pitch taper down like that. We got another roll within a roll with the same 1/32 roll filling in the space, filling in the gaps. But it's faster. I don't know what that's like. It's another one of those triplets. It's just a faster triplet roll. But that's also tapering down. So, oh yeah, cool. We got another taper. We got another little tapering off roll to transition into this one. That's pretty cool. And oh, we got I'm a big fan of doing the downward pitch tapers and shit. And then oh shit. That's cool. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. So what's going on here is the velocity is fading out. The velocity is fading out in the formation of a 1/16 of a triplet roll. So instead of it actually being present in the MIDI, instead of it looking like it's a 1/16 roll, It's basically a 1/16th roll being performed through velocity changes and pitch changes as well, I think. Well, yeah, it's just a whole downward taper, so no. But it's being done mostly. It's a triplet roll being performed by velocity tapers, which is pretty cool. But it's a constant. This little block right here is a constant like 1/32nd roll, and then we got a nice little 1/6. I think that's a 1/6 step taper roll, tapering off into this. That tapers off, and then this transitions into this roll right here. That's pretty sick. That's cool. That tapers off, and I know what that is. I think I know what parameter that's controlling. Oh, what is it? Oh, okay. All right. This roll's fucking annoying. I want to make these down. I want to make these taper downward rather than upward because these fucking hurt your ears when they go upward. But yeah. Basically this is triplet. I guess it's a 1/16th roll. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep calling it a triplet. Let me look this up real quick. 1/6. You know, I may be wrong calling it a 1/16th. I'm typing with one hand, that's why I fucked it up. But I may be wrong by calling it a triplet roll. But hey, hopefully you get what I'm saying when I say that. My terminology may not be all right and shit, but hopefully you get what I mean. 1/16th roll. We're gonna hear what this sounds like. Well, I'm not looking for, bro. Come on, 1/16th roll. Music. Do 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 ba da 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 da. Hey, let's hear that shit. 1:59. 1 minute 59 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Oh no.
John Schaefer on beat. This is going to say it. If that's a little, let's go ahead and E and 2. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay. Let's take away the next drum roll.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm not watching that. But yeah, it's another one of these rolls. It's another one of these huge chunks of just fucking barber clipper roll shits. But again, you have a long triplet roll being performed by one of these parameters. Instead of it being velocity, though, this time it's fine pitch. Then you have just a normal 1/6 roll. I'm guessing this is more of a transition in this part because it seems to just be filler. Instead of it having a lot of variation, it seems to just be filler. So I'm guessing this is just meant to transition into this part right here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like transitioning into that. Yeah, pretty crazy shit. Cool taper, downward taper, then upward taper. Then we have this, which I think was being controlled, yeah, by velocity. Then a huge chunk right here, which pops up. That huge chunk pops up directly at the half beat, which is cool. Then another taper. This huge part is just one big fucking thing, basically, with a whoa. That's okay. Now that's cool. So let me show you what's being done here. That's the layout of this roll that's being performed by the fine pitch parameter. So we have a triplet, but we have a faster triplet within this roll. And it's all being performed by fine pitch parameters, or parameter, whatever. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. And then we have another one of these little sawtooth looking roll, fine pitch rolls. That's cool. And then we have another roll within a roll. Nice. I think I copied this over is what happened, yeah. So yeah, this part is exactly the same as the other half. Or as this half right here. This shit was just copied. You know what? I'm just gonna show it to y'all. You know what? Y'all, yeah, you've basically gotten it now. I'm just gonna play it with the metronome on. I've done my narrating of what the fuck this huge chunk of shit is. Yeah, I think what I do, I think, is I compartmentalize a lot of what's going on. I think that's why I end up putting and cramming so much shit in one area and stuff like that. It's because like I'm compartmentalizing segments of it in a way. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe how I think of this. How like I can't describe how my brain thinks of this shit. Like or how my brain is looking at it and focusing on it and visualizing it while I'm doing it. I can't really describe it. But yeah, this is the last song. I guess I could play it just as is. I'll leave out the hi-hats and show you what that sounds like. That shit was. Yep. Well, that's it. I'm kind of happy that I'm ending the stream. To be honest, I'm tired of shit now. I'm just glad that I could do this, and I might do it again. This shit's pretty fun. I'm glad that I could do this, and that I could, kind of give y'all a perspective. I think. Okay, we're good. Um. Okay, I'm hoping that I hope that wasn't a thing for too long. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I'm glad I could do this. I'm glad I could give y'all a perspective of how I think of my music and how I think of, what I'm doing. Um, this is all contributing to a legacy. This is what this stuff means to me. This music is my legacy. This is gonna be the thing that I hope I'm remembered for. I hope I hope I have some kind of eternal influence. You know what I'm saying, within the music communities that I care about, specifically Trill Wave and stuff like that. Even though I've been getting kind of out of the funk with Trill Wave, I've been getting, or not out of that doesn't make any sense. Out of the loop. I've been getting kind of out of the loop with Trill Wave and shit lately. It's the community in which I'm a part of, and it's like I hope I have some kind of influence in that community, and if not in that community, then some other community that I will be a part of. Maybe within the future. I hope that I can be some kind of pioneer. I hope that the way that I do things, um, maybe they'll be seen as unique, and maybe that will motivate people to do things as similar to how I do them, and then maybe one day I'll have my kind of staple. I'll be a staple in a sound, like my legacy will be present in a sound or some shit like that, in a genre. You know what I mean? And maybe people will be able to point to that in the future and be like, well, you know what? Damn, Exo Brandy was the originator. He was the pioneer of this style, or of this kind of way of making drums or some shit like that. I really hope that I can have my own thing like that one day. That's what this shit means to me. It's all about legacy, bro. That's what it all is. It's all about making a name. Hopefully one day I'll have that, you know what I mean? But yeah. I will see y'all. I know nobody's watching this, but you know this will be replayable, so I hope people do watch it in the future and check it out. And I will see y'all eventually, man. I'll see y'all again. I'll probably do this next weekend. So, yeah, peace.